Yo, and we have another video for you. This time it's Kanye West showing up at Diddy's trial. At first I thought he came to maybe take the stand, and he was called up, but because his name's been mentioned, or not really been mentioned, I think his name has been blacked out, but I think now his name's been mentioned because it's becoming too obvious who the other couple was, and we obviously know it isn't Jay-Z and Beyonce. We know now when the dates match up from what Jane is saying, it really sounds like she's talking about Kanye West or Ye and Bianca, who was partaking in these extramarital freak-offs. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a video of Kanye coming to the trial from TMZ.
Sit right here in the middle. Kanye West.
No, Kanye. Kanye.
Bit blurry.
Kanye.
Happy to see you.
Yeah.
You the last.
The Illuminati? Do you think the Illuminati is behind this attack on Diddy? How could they attack him when he done this to himself? You need to put that in perspective, right? Like the Illuminati, like they sat down and say, "Oh, this dude, he getting too big for his boots. Let's take him out." I mean, yeah, he was getting a bit too big for his boots, but did they really make him beat Cassie in that hotel? No, he did that himself. So how can the Illuminati be after him? This was a spiral from him being addicted to drugs, him doing what he did in the hotel, and then afterwards it was him taking on bigger players than himself, trying to take them down, trying to be the good guy, saying he was Lover Love. It's weird how he comes up with the name Love when he's doing all the hate. And he's giving back all the publishing to the artist. He was trying to, and then in order to get your publishing back, you had to sign some sort of agreement that you can't say anything bad about him. That was him laying the foundations for him taking on this liquor company. Well, you know, that was him. So he can take them on, and then no one else can say anything bad about him. But he had skeletons in his closet. Now that we know. All the skeletons in his closet. And I'm going to say the same about Kanye West. Why is he here? Is it really for moral support for Diddy? Seriously? Yeah, so why is Kanye there? Why would Kanye show up to the trial? See, Kanye West is accused of drugging and R-wording ex-assistant Lauren Piscotti at Diddy party in bombshell lawsuit. See, Kanye, he's not dumb. So he sees like, if he can get on the side of Diddy, and Diddy somehow beats everything that's been thrown at him, especially the sex trafficking. If he beats that, Diddy's kind of like he can repair his reputation, and he's kind of in the clear. Everything else, yeah, it'd probably be dismissed. All those civil lawsuits, they'd probably go away. You know, he could probably pay people off and just go away. But this is what they're trying to get him with. It's kind of like a mafia move. They want to get him from other stuff, but it's all past. The statute of limitations has passed, so they can't get him for beating up Cassie in the hotel. But they want him to get him for that, so they're bringing up other things. So they're trying to make it like he's some sort of human trafficker. But from what I can see and the documents, yeah, it could be seen as trafficking, but then these people like Cassie, they were kind of like partaking in what was going was, I don't know, but they were partaking in what was going on themselves as well. But they really trying to push hard for this trafficking. But yeah, as I was thinking that, so what Kanye West or what he's looking at, Yee, or Yee, whatever he wants to call himself now, man. Yee PP, young Hitler, I don't know what he wants to call himself. He has the same type of accusations coming. So Kanye West drugged and R-worded his former assistant at a party with Diddy. See, him and Diddy they're in the same damn boots. She claimed in a horrifying new lawsuit against the disgraced rapper, influencer and OnlyFans model, former OnlyFans model, star Lauren Piscotti. That's Piscotta. You know what's so funny? You know you're dealing with trash women when they have OnlyFans. So, yeah. I remember this. I remember reading about this. She's sued West in June for allegedly sexually harassing and stalking her while she worked for him in 2021 and 2022. Okay, now in a 88-page update lawsuit filed on Friday night and obtained by Daily Mail makes dozens of new disturbing claims. See, what she had done, she had rectified the claims according to what came out with Diddy. So she's seen what happened with Diddy and she's like, let's refile these and make it look worse. Because she knows she can try and probably spill some money out of this dude. Because if Diddy's paying up, she probably, well, Kanye might pay up as well. So Piscotta detailed West's alleged sick sexual obsession and his fetish for also waiting to sleep with his target's mothers. Man, both these guys are damn weirdos. They're freakazoids, man. Diddy with the man juice on the nipples, and this guy with these fetish for mothers. Like, what the hell, man? These guys are weird. Okay, including his wife Bianca Sensori's family. The lawsuit delves into his alleged infamous sex parties and the full horror of his neo-Nazi views that include hate-filled rants and a forcing staff to draw swastika. Man, I would not want to work for Kanye West, man. That's crazy. He also claimed West promised to pay her $4 million a year salary. I feel like laughing this woman out of the room. You know, you got some women that believe that they're worth more than they are. What the hell has she been doing for $4 million a year? Like, come on, what are you doing for Kanye West for $4 million a year? He probably just kept her around because she looked good. Bragged about it to Jay-Z, then wrongfully fired her and reneged on the $3 million servants payout. Oh my god. West denied the claims in the original lawsuit, calling them baseless and accused her of blackmail and extortion, but has yet to file a defense. I think Kanye West liked this woman and he was just trying to keep her around and claiming he was gonna pay her this money. And hopefully, you know, but it's like, if you're famous, what's the point in being famous when you're paying for women? I know it sounds odd, like you got your average Joe on, like, let's say you're in Figaro Street and there's these women just walking up and down the street and these men paying for these women. They're like your average Joe truck drivers, okay? Then you got your famous people like Kanye West, Diddy. He's still paying for women. You know what I mean? It's like they're like prostitutes, and it's weird in the sense that they are paying for women in any which way. They're still paying for women's company. You know, it's one of those things I'm looking at. It's odd. Even if you're famous, you still end up just paying for women. And yeah, here's another allegation from Nikki Heaton, and she claims that there was something in the drinks.
Kanye hands Lauren a drink, and we're like, that's weird. Why are they serving us? There was something not right. I was 19 years old. Diddy kept looking at me, and Kanye kept looking at Lauren, and like they were exchanging glances, and I'm like, they're like watching me strangely. Immediately, I'm like, there's something in this drink. So I reach for my phone and I start to type, and Kanye takes the phone out of my hands and he's like, "Who are you texting? Like, you don't need to text anyone. Like, we're having a party." And I was like, "Okay." And he like puts it on one of the speakers, and I'm like, now what do I do? And I see my manager take a sip, and I'm like, fuck. 2 sips, and I watch her face flush. 100%, I just knew that the drinks were all laced with something. I realized that I'm in the studio with Diddy and Kanye. They're coming towards me more, and they're trying to like take my clothes off. They have like ripped my shirt off. Like, I'm like almost fully exposed. These 2 predators who are sexually. Diddy hands me a drink.
You see what I'm talking about now? So Kanye, he's smart. He's backing Diddy now. So when it comes to his time, Diddy might back him. You know, cause ain't nobody stand up for Diddy right now. No one. The highest profile celebrity is Kanye right now. 50 wants him under the jail. 50 can't wait for him to be locked up. He'd be buying the Ciroc and popping it and be like, "Yay! Diddy's in jail." And that's when Kanye, he will start to wet himself, because he knows he'll be next. He knows he was at those Diddy parties. He's even wearing white when he came to the court. White, of all things. You could have worn any other color, but he wore white to celebrate those white parties. You know, it is crazy. But anyway, like, subscribe, and I'm out.